everybody. This game's weird to set up. Happy Thursday. I forgot to tell you guys about Tuesday that I wasn't streaming. Oops. This is so weird with OBS. I can't capture the game because it's like in a windowed mode. Is this even like... I think it might be overlapping with things over here. Like at the very edge, but like... I'm too lazy to fix it. But I will while we wait for people. This is a story game. That's not better. So I just need to like... Over. Can I just... Boop, boop. Oh, I can! Oh my god! That's a game changer. Why in 3 years of gaming 3 years of streaming have I never thought to use the arrow keys? Like what I've done with the place? Thank you. The blood splatter really ties the room together. Thank you, man. I worked hard on it.
Hello there. Thank you.
Hello. The blood splatter really was to die for. So this is Jackpot Crash Course. This is a game that Mako showed me. I believe it was free for a weekend or something on Steam. I don't know what it's like, but it looks vaguely similar to, like, 999, the Nonary games. This isn't Jackbox. No, it is not Jackbox. It is Jackpot. Bye. Okay, bye. Thanks for dropping in to tell me this is not Jackbox, right? So why is it just this faint background white noise? And there's no sound effects here. No, he said bye, Chris. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get started on this and see what it's like. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna have to voice act or not. Because my options for like sound effects, there's BGM, which is obviously background music. Instant. We'll go 10. Yeah. There's BGS, which I assume is background sound. There's ME, which is me. And then SE, which is C. This has to be sound effects. So sound effects, music effects. Welcome back, Ray. But none of this screams voice acting to me, so I'm gonna have to voice act. Oh, okay, let's do this. We're gonna go ahead and hop in. Hello, Johnny. How's it going? Muscle energy and sexual energy. That is gonna be a wild turn for this game that is all about serial killers. Anyway, let's get started. There's been a huge spike in crime rates in recent years. To regulate it, the level of punishment has been upped to an extreme for everyone. This has caused most government-run prisons to be overpopulated, underfunded, and in horrible conditions. You banged enough serial killers to know a thing or two about their muscles? Excuse me? Prisoners with long sentences will often die of malnutrition or illness before their sentence is over. But now, they can apply to outsource private companies that provide alternative forms of punishment. Bet and forgive. The following program is intended for a mature audience. There may be contents of graphic death, blood, gore, and violence. Viewer discretion is highly advised. WASD movement, space or mouse to interact and confirm. Clickable images glow when hovering with mouse. Okay. We move in this game. It's not just a voice, visual novel. Ah, we're already dead. Where in the heck? Alright. This is me. You're probably wondering how I got in this situation. Item, info, system, save quit, info deck, character deck. Decks? Character decks, there's 12 of us. Okay? Oh. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. I guess that's supposed to be a bed. No wonder my back's sore. They could have at least given me a mattress. This game has incredible reviews, does it? It was reviewed by Mako for me. She didn't play it, but she recommended it to me. That's enough for me. Looks like somebody else dressed me. I definitely wasn't wearing this when they put me to sleep. That's what you just said? Hi Dave, how are you doing after the final release, the final update? That's honestly the only review that matters. Agreed. There's a cross carved into the wall. Something written underneath. In hoc signo fences. Alright. Brutal ox crowbar. Bull. Alright, spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Brutal crowbar bull. Been waiting to use that for days. The sunglasses Kirby? Oh no. You won! Brutal bull. A crowbar dispenses from the machine. You hesitantly pick it up when the slot machine swings outward, revealing a passage behind it. You really summoned by a wheel spin? You were. Alright. You've never known of tiredness such as this? Oh. Oh, buddy, I'm sorry. Good luck. Who are you? So I do have a partner. Who? Thought you were a no-show. What took you so long? Well, whatever. At least you showed up at all. I started thinking they paired me with somebody that got cold feet. Cuff my left hand to proceed. This game is called Jackpot Crash. No, it's Jackpot Crash Course. What? Guys, the Freudian slips with the Jackbox. Harry tried it. It's locked. Huh? It's locked. You have a hard of hearing or something? If it wasn't, I wouldn't be here. It's heavy duty stuff. The doors we came in through are too. You read Jackbox? Guessing this will be where we proceed once the game's over? Yeah. Then stop stalling so we can get this over with. Cuff my right hand to proceed, cuff my left hand to proceed. Ugh. Alright, can I talk to you without starting the game? Too bad. I already called dibs on this side. You read it as Jackbox and like, what is he playing? Jackbox alone? Yes. Solo Jackbox. These character designs, you're sensing a yaoi paddle in the near future? What does that mean? I want to know what the devil thing up there is. Alright, well, let's get to rocking and rolling. Roulette? What a dumb game to start on. It's just luck. Hiya! Hey. Oh. Hey. You got a staring problem? Huh? No, it was just... I don't blame you. I've been told I'm pretty irresistible to ugly dudes. I'm starting not to mind being paired against this guy. Don't act like you don't know what the iPad is. I don't. You'll all be happy to know my depressity is over. Congratulations! Congratulations on curing your depressity. By the way, Chris and Neil, you both passed today's inspection. I hate that I even saw that, Johnny. Dave, was it everything you asked for? We hit 2 million players in 2 days. That's all we can do. Now you rest. Oh, okay. Are we waiting for something? The sign says to put the cuff on, doesn't it? Yeah. Why haven't you yet? Sheesh. What are you being so pushy for? I was waiting on you, Slowpoke. Right. On the count of 3. Sounds fair. 1. Also, yes, the content is made. Should be sad because where the story was going and was also good. Aw. 1, 2, 3. I tried my best, guys. So far, you only know one person for sure who hasn't passed. I don't want to know. Your time starts now. Finally. Already? Now it's looking somewhat like a proper game set. Still expected more pizzazz, though. Where's the audience, the cheers, and the clapping? Or at least a host that explains how the game works. Less important. Let's get started. Wait. What's with all the waiting with you? Can't we just get on with it already? I don't know how to play. Can we check the rules first? You don't know how to play roulette. I don't gamble much. Wait, why do you look so surprised? Don't look at me, look at your mug! You have the same look as those washed up brutes who drink and smoke in front of slots all day. We're checking the rules first. Ugh, fine. Dude, this redheaded dude better die soon because my voice is gonna give out by the end of the stream if I have to keep that up. Also, Destiny 2 is #1 selling Steam game for 2 days too because the entire collection was like $25. Oh. This reminds me of Nonary Games. That's what Mako was saying, Ray. This felt like a Nonary Games type game. Dude can't help but find the line and proceed to leap across it. What? Who? This guy? Also so excited, new Noodle Voices dropped on a random Thursday. Let's go. This is a crazy thing to say. Not gonna lie, I bought the collection just to add to the number. Oh. Roulette rules. You have 10 chips to start. Whenever one of you likes, you can start a round to bet. You can bet a maximum of 10 chips or not bet at all each round. Once the betting period is over, you can press the button presented by the game to make the roulette wheel spin. You will win a return based on how close you were to the wheel has stopped. The one with the least amount of chips when the timer hits 0 is eliminated. If you receive more chips than your opponent by the end of the game, you will keep the amount of chips equal to that difference. You cannot exchange chips with your opponent, and you cannot purposefully handle the roulette wheel or tamper with stage equipment. Good luck! Nothing to do with the game, don't worry about it. Oh, okay. Information is stored as cards. You can build the deck by talking with others and exploring to gain new insights. You can always check what cards you currently have in the settings. Heck! Wasn't prepared for Noodle Voices on a Thursday. You're outside with Dennis right now? Aw. Sale ends when you finally get money to pay for it. Oh. Whoa! Feels weird reading stuff like this outside of TV. Guess you're serious about this, huh? I still don't see why we have to be cuffed, though. Stop pulling! Oh, wait. Stop pulling. You think they'll hand out the key to the winner? Can't wait to get out of these. He didn't react to the elimination rule. He's already convinced he'll win. Guess the cuffs were supposed to be some kind of motivator? You done looking around yet? I don't think that timer would be as forgiving if you wasting time as I am. Right. I think I'm good now. Let's break free. It's locked. Do these rules also say the same thing? Guys, they also say the same thing. Can we leave? Aw. What's that up there? Huh? The demon-looking thing with the pipe down its throat. I'm not sure. Has it always been pointed at us? Nah. I swept this place 3 times over before you showed up. Seems to start it up once we got the cuff on. Kinda feels like looking down the barrel of a gun. There might be a reason for that. Oh. As long as we don't make a break for it, we're probably fine. Or maybe as long as we don't lose at roulette. Or that. Speaking of which... wanna go first? Am I ahead of you? That's what I would have said any other time, but... since it's apparently your first time playing, you do the honors. Beginner's luck and all that. Thanks. Alright. You should go all in. I'm not doing that. Alright. Lucky number 13. Guy said we weren't going all in. No, we'll be smart about it. We'll only go like, we'll go 4. Noodle is participating in this death game. It's a gamble. If he makes it to the end, it doesn't cough to death. Yeah, we'll bet 4 chips on 13. Hello, Jimmy. I don't know. You sure about that one? What? Something wrong with it? Nothing. He bet on 24 with 7 chips. So I'm on 13, he's on 24. The ball landed on 23, he beat me! Holy crap! That spot usually never works. Something wrong? No. Good job. Thanks! Means a lot coming from a future loser. Feeling lucky this round? Hopefully. We're going with... Too dumb to decipher when the deal ends, Ray. I apologize. Put it all on 11 black. It doesn't let me go all in. I guess I'm going all but one end. Ain't that considered bad luck in some places? Crap, is it? Where? Don't remember exactly, but to me it feels bad for sure. You're just saying that. Who knows? You bet on 22 with 5 chips. Black garlic burger. You made that burger? Oh. Ball in on 24! Oh, this game sucks. We suck. Yeah! Crap. Better look next time, big guy. No effing way. You're already down to 1? I'd give you some of mine to keep this game going. You seem like a real stickler for the rules, so I'll leave it. Can you stop talking for a second? But I am grateful. Thanks for trying to get the game over faster after wasting so much time before. Quiet. I'm trying to think. Here's a tip. Maybe if you go all in this turn, your luck will turn around. Maybe I'll even go with you and double my money. Oh. Would you cut that out already? What, winning? It's roulette. I don't have much of a choice in where the wheel lands, pal. No. Trading this so normally. Rubbing in how much longer I've got to live. What the heck is wrong with you? What? Want me to get on my knees and apologize? You signed up to be here, didn't you? Doesn't mean I signed up to be gloated at by some arrogant prick. You haven't even given a chance to catch up. Would you have? What? Given me the chance. If our tables were turned, if you were the one winning right now, would you have let me, someone you don't even know the name of, catch up? Oops. It's luck, buddy. Just like how unlucky I got to be stuck with some whiny a-hole who isn't even my type. If it's not on your side, you weren't gonna make it very far here anyway. Besides, Jimmy said he's made about a dozen burger recipes. Made a baby you can try in my cart. Favorites you created is Munster. Wait, what? What burger book are you talking about? What cookbook is... Oh, Bob's Burgers? I see. Besides, I don't see why I should feel sorry for someone who is dumb enough to get caught. And even dumber to choose to come here as though it wasn't entirely in your control. Use information cards in conversation to relay information to others or win arguments against them. I don't have that card yet. What's this card? Reason for imprisonment. You know what you did. I don't know what I did. But I guess we're gonna find out. It's not my fault! It was the first time I'd gotten arrested! What? You weren't expecting to have consequences? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. It's not like I had anywhere else to go, a-hole! It's not like some big evil criminal mastermind! Dante's only had the one back exit. The cops had blocked off a bunch of roads. There weren't... The offer ends on 16th of June. Dante's? That big pawn shop down in Modus. Dante's, yeah. Look, the last thing you're looking for is a pity party. Just forget I said anything. Did they tell you it would be easy? What? That it'd be something quick? That you were just the guy they were looking for and they just needed you for a small favor? I was hard on cash. I work in a cubicle, for God's sake. I've never done anything like it before. That's like 8 tomorrows away from Deltarune. I've never stolen from anyone. I'm not a criminal. I'm not like... I'm sorry. I lost my temper. That's not right for me to say. What? You're not like me? Not until recently, anyways. Forget I said anything. You're right. I knew the risks coming here, same as you. I just wanted out, and it's a game, and I just got unlucky. I wouldn't have made it very far anyway. It's not your fault. What are you doing? Presses the button to end the round. He went all in. And it landed nowhere near where he bet. What's the fun in being far ahead this early in the race? Might as well level the playing field. Thanks. I do not take that for granted, by the way. I'm already starting to regret it. If I don't figure out some kind of strategy for this, it's just gonna be luck deciding who lives and dies. 20 contestants were picked for this. If there's a room like this for all of us, then that means half are meant to die within the first round. Unless... You have 10 chips to start. Whenever one of you likes, you can start a round to bet. Bet a maximum of 10 chips, do not bet at all each round. Once the betting period is over, you can press the button presented to make the roulette wheel spiel. You win the return based on how close you were when the wheel stopped. The one with the least amount of chips when the timer hits 0 is eliminated. This right here says that we can tie. If you receive more chips than your opponent by the end of the game, you'll keep that amount of chips equal to the difference. You cannot exchange chips. You cannot purposely handle the roulette wheel and tamper with stage equipment. Good luck. Yes. Wait! Don't bet this round. Huh? Oh, I see how it is. Just because I heard you out once, you already think you can boss me around like I'm your lackey? That's a low blow. It's not what I'm... The rules. Did we read the rules closely enough? Hey, don't try cheating me out of this. They say we're not allowed to tamper with the wheel. No. About the win condition. What was the win condition in the rules? That whoever got the most would move on, right? Not exactly. It only said whoever got the least would move on. It never said anything about the winner. What are you playing at? If neither of us get the least amount, then neither of us get eliminated, right? If we tie, we'd both be allowed to pass. Sure, but the rules say we're not allowed to trade chips. There's not much we can do to rig the odds. If we both play the same thing, I still have higher chips than you, and I'd still end up winning. If we play randomly, there's too much variation in how much you can win to ensure we get the same amount. Look, I get what you're going for. Trying to get out of one of us dying is just going to complicate things. Not unless... If we both have 0 chips, then we would tie. Yeah. Not unless we both lose, buddy. Ugh. If we each run out of chips, then we both at 0. And neither technically has more than the other. We'd be tied. But what if that means we're both eliminated? That would have been written in the rules. It doesn't say anything about a punishment for going broke. 1 minute remaining. Well, if that's the best chance we've got, you better be quick about it. Play roulette until each of you run out of chips or become equal. Alright, betting it all on 7. I'm betting it all. Betting it all. Betting it all. Betting it all. We're betting it all. Let's go. 49 seconds. Bet 1 chip. He's betting with 8 chips. Ball landed on 35. Wait. Since you're an expert at losing, why don't you choose where to bet for me? Don't like where to put it, but I guess the timer's going down. Bet it on 6. He's betting it all. You go for all in. Alright, there's a limit. He doesn't have enough chips. Alright. Yes. Back. 6 chips. He doesn't have it. He has 2 chips. Why does he have 2 chips? I bet 2 chips. Ball landed on 33. He is out. Okay, we're good. There. Stick at timers. I hate timers. There. We're equal. Alright, let's stop betting. You sure about this, hot shot? 100%. Ah! How's that percentage looking? Lower. Oh, it shot our handcuff. Please proceed to the next area. We dang our ropo with this one. Y'all, I'm going to be bluntly honest. The only water I have is down out in my car, and it's been scorching hot. I'm not going to go get it even if I do run out. I am going to drink the rest of this bottle while I'm doing this stinking guy's voice. And then I might have to go get a Coke to continue on with my quenching. Thanks, Chris. I'm letting you know right now. If I run out of this bottle, I'm not going to go get a new one. I take back what I said about you not being my type. Thanks. What? Now then, you heard the ominous voice. Let's get going. Wait, before that, what's up? You, mentioned something about me not knowing your name earlier. What should I call you? Do you want my number too? Kidding. Don't own a phone anyway. Benny's fine. You? Eddie. Oh, hey, we rhyme. Benny and It does not rhyme, good sir. Fine. I will leave y'all with this cute picture of Benny and Eddie together while I go get another bottle of water in case this one runs out. I'll be right back. Benny and Eddie going to... Wow. And out of the shadows comes Mako for mod crimes. So, mod crimes? Guys, I choked on I didn't choke, but like I had some hamburger helper go down the wrong pipe, so there's still like that little bit of like, it feels like there's something on the wrong pipe, which makes me that's why I've been coughing so much today. I made him get more water. You're welcome, chat. Wow. All right. Seems so. Well, I don't like it. I want to feel special. How do you feel about Eds? Well, alright, Eds. This might shoot us for real if we take too long. Come on. Risky Runaway. Character card received, Benny. Character cards can only be used on special occasions. You can build the deck by talking with others and gaining their trust. You can always check what cards you currently have in the settings. Proceed. Alright. Benny? Over here! Proceed. OMG Deltarune reference? Wow. I hate that you went out of your way to add two other numbers that have nothing to do with an exclamation point whatsoever. Are those elevators? Why are you saying that like it's your sworn enemy? Because it is! The one thing I hate more than getting hitched is these hideous death traps. It's so small and closed and packed and there's no room to... Ugh, I hate seeing it! They're gonna make us march up to our own deaths anyway. Why not just let me take the stairs? Seems like we don't get the luxury to choose. It'll be fine. I doubt they've set up anything on these. It'd be pretty anticlimactic if we survived all that, then die from something like an elevator crash. Well, I've been talking about the normal ones so far, but now the possibility of there being more of these effing me up double time. Thanks for that. Would me going first make you feel better? Yes! What, are you afraid of corn? You respect it? What, the fact that he put two different numbers in there that have nothing to do with exclamation points at all? You missed the crimes? Oh, barnacles. And then you trying to hype yourself up before going into you? No worries. Totally get it. Oh, I guess I have to go to my elevator. Crap. I effing knew it! Quick! Is there a vent or escape hatch anywhere? None that I can see. Heads! No vents. Sorry. His name's Dappy Goon? Oi! I've spotted another one! I was starting to think... Oh, that's a different person. Deadly Dreamboat. I have nothing to go on with this guy. I was starting to think we got another dud. Oh, okay, yeah, that works. So, did you kill your partner in there, or what? Lackadaisical Pest. Seems to be just the one. Maybe we'll end up with even numbers after all. This is the creative gardener. Less solo winners than I was expecting too. Who are you? You're cute. 4, 8, 12. I'm not seeing Benny. Crap. Was there really only meant to be one winner for the preliminary game? Are they not letting him up? Where the heck is makeup? It was supposed to be in your dressing room. Duh! Where the heck else would makeup be doing? It's not dress rehearsal. Page them and let Dee deal with them. I've stopped waiting on them 20 minutes ago. Lights, we're on in 15 seconds. I still don't get why stairs weren't an option. What took you so long? Everyone's waiting on you. Oh, man. Does that mean that was the last one here? He's fine. Mr. Gates, please return to your mark. We're on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the amazing digital circus! I'm your ringmaster, Kane. Excuse me. Where winners strike and losers fall hard. 20 lucky prisoners have been selected from right here in Modus to star. And 13 have proven themselves in the preliminary rounds to meet you here tonight. The contestants have had a shot at accruing a few chips in that game. But depending on how they played, there's a slim chance they're still in the red. Mercifully, they'll still be receiving a few chips, as well as opportunities to win even more throughout to help them falling behind. One moment, everybody! Amazing digital casino. That didn't work. Hold on, hold please. That's getting added to UK Netflix. Ooh. In the meantime, let me tell you that the Among Us TV show that Shadow dropped the other day is actually really good. We watched the first episode. It is cute. All episodes are out right now, but only the first one was released for free on YouTube. Noodle, you need to match the gradient. Buddy, this is what you're getting in such a short time frame. I tried to do where it was like transparent, but it won't let me do the transparency, so this is what you get. As well as opportunities to win even more throughout to help them from falling behind. Neither do I, I'm telling. Oh. And, well, cutting their time here short. A recap of the preliminary games that played to get here, as well as interviews with each of our players will begin shortly. Including a familiar face where I'm getting word from a past showrunner has made it past the preliminaries. No! Don't send in the drone strike. Wow, isn't that something? Don't leave then either. Witness the first of many trials that may show just who among them has what it takes, or is it amongst them? I can never remember. To bet and be forgiven against any possible temptation. It will make such a mess. No! With the winner taking home the grand prize of a total pardon. It all begins tonight on Bet and Forgive. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to an extra lucky season of 7 of Bet and Forgive. I'm your host, Cupid King. It's lovely to have you here with us tonight. Hey! I got paired up with a kid in there! What the heck kind of stunt are you trying to play? First you handcuff him to some stranger, then you have the nerve to shoot a gun at him? You think that's funny or something? Is he even supposed to be here? Hey, I'm talking to you! Don't just sit there and slap. Oh. Dungeon Crawler card mixed with Squid Games? Oh. What an electrifying start to this season! We've got a great show planned for you tonight, and you'll get the chance to learn all about this season contestants after this short message from our sponsor. Don't change the channel, folks! Cut! That did shut him up. I gotta give this guy's Kane's voice. Even though it doesn't really match, he's got the red. Great! First makeup and now this. And I'm out of smokes. How long till we're back on? We're gonna have to wait until he's up. Oh. Oh, no, wait. Sorry.
We're going to have to wait until he's up again to do interviews. Thank the devil we haven't let him live in the audience yet. We haven't let in the live audience yet.
I'm taking my 15. Wait, excuse me, I have a question. The show usually starts by now. Are we expected to stay here until things properly resume? On my break, do whatever you want.
Please do not do whatever you want. Instructions will be given momentarily.
My bubble voice isn't great, I'm sorry. Call it, I don't know, roulette and redeem or something? Oh, why is it called bet and redeem? Gramble or tremble? Oh. Contestants, please exit the stage in an orderly fashion. You may explore the designated waiting space to familiarize yourself, but be prepared to return for interviews as needed.
As such.
I think you're a girl. Hold your horses! What about the contestants that didn't win any chips? There was something mentioned about their time being cut short?
Oh, thank you for reminding me. Contestants that pass the preliminary round with their partner will be offered 5 as compensation. This will keep you from being eliminated for the time being.
Only 5? That's barely any at all! The heck are we supposed to do with that? Maybe if you bothered to win against your opponent, you'd actually have earned it.
We're preparing services so you'll have ample opportunity to earn or win scattered throughout the waiting space. Faster if you let me do my job and help properly set everything back up. Just don't worry about it right now. We'll give directions once things are back on schedule.
Gamble or tremble? Ooh. Cupid and the mask assistant walk through the curtain and off the stage. What a crap opening! Don't tell anyone, but I was totally planning on jumping down and making a run for it too. Glad that guy went before me. Oh. Win or trash bin? Hey, you alright? Earth to Eds, hello? Or should I call you Mr. Gates? Sorry. Crap's going way too fast. That was a lot. It's TV. What were you expecting? Perhaps he didn't plan accordingly for his appearance here. Have you not watched the show before? Well... Oh my, how surprising! Out of everyone, you seemed most likely to watch a show as barbaric as to incapacitate someone live on air like this. I completely agree, my lady. Shield your eyes from the display. I wouldn't wish for you to become faint. You're so sweet. You can leave with the others. I want to check them over if they'd allow me. As honorable as ever. Honorable might be pushing it. Equestrian? Yes. Who would even try to pull a stunt like that before the show starts? Serves him right for not following his assigned role. Wait! Oh, wait. You mean those things we got from the slot machine? I thought those were just suggestions, like, for the audience's entertainment. You don't remember management saying they were mandatory? It's the participants' responsibility to adhere to the titles assigned to them. But I did also request a lawyer to be present while I read mine over. Tough luck, bull. Sounds like you're gonna be stuck acting like a brute the rest of the show. Ugh. The application form did say they'd base it off history, so we'd have an easier time following them. From the looks of the tape, you had no trouble following your brutal title, so you shouldn't have anything to worry about. But, hey, no, I didn't yell and attack your partner, giving up all their chips. Benny, back me up here. Benny isn't in front of his door where he was standing only a moment ago. Never mind. Oh, we can move. Tongue-tied Enigma. Seems like they weren't as lucky. Crybaby Underdog is the one that got shot. Risky Runaway. I think that was Benny's. Deadly Dreamboat. Paranoid Cosmologist. Creative Gardener. They weren't as lucky. Gotcha or Gotcha? Ooh! Heartless Maiden. Seems they weren't as lucky. There might be an achievement for looking at all these. I don't know if this game has achievements. Seems to be the security staff. Even though their faces are covered behind a black mask, you can tell their eyes are following you. Most likely debating on whether or not to throw you off stage themselves. Loyal Equestrian. Nonsensical Joker. Lackadaisical Pest. Seems to be the production team. You hear something about changeovers and editing, but before you can properly listen in, they stop talking, waiting for you to exit the stage. Okay? So there's more than one bubble character. Might be better to stick with someone I already know for now. Okay? Trivial Tycoon. Brutal Bull, which is me. Dappy Goon. Seems they weren't as lucky. Seems they weren't as lucky. Seems to be the production team. Hear something about changeovers and editing. Before you can properly listen. Okay. Okay. Yep. Got it. Oh, wait. This staff member seems to be looking at something on their clipboard, but you have the feeling they don't quite get it. Alright, there's Benny, the dead guy, and then the lady. Alright. Benny started to nonchalantly click somebody on the floor.
Heesh! Is he even live? He's still twitching, so my guess is yes.
Ugh.
Whoa, good guess. Yay, I've won! You owe me 5 whole chips.
Dang it. I knew I should have gone with the other horse. Wait, did we even make a bet? Should you be still kicking him? It's not making him any worse, is it? It's making it worse. Crap, I didn't catch that. What'd he say?
Good heavens, never mind that. Look at his wrist.
That's one heck of a mark. Hard to see the full extent of it with the cuff in the way, but... Speaking of, when are they going to remove these anyway? We gotta head backstage or something?
Pardon me, but Mr. Gates...
Oh, I don't think that's her. She's like... different. Who is Heartless Maiden? Pardon me, Mr. Gates and Mr... Oh wait, no, I think it is her.
Pardon me, but Mr. Gates and Mr...
Cut to the chase, lady!
Do you two recall seeing anything being fired at the young man before he fell over?
Don't think so. I wasn't even looking in that direction.
Well, this is just another silly guess of mine. But when he received his penalty, maybe something was activated within him that caused him to be electrocuted. Or perhaps by... something was already on him.
You mean these things are still around to just shock us? Sounds like something they do. I mean, why else would they only break the chains? For dramatic effect, duh! Freaks behind the screen like to eat that crap up.
I do admit I quite enjoyed the theatrics as well.
Felt like they were overdoing it, really. You know what's really overdoing it? Having us stuck here with a wrist version of the ankle monitor until the finale. We're gonna look like... I'm gonna look for a way to get it off. Wait, Benny!
Oh my! Seems like your friend already left. Do cheer up, Mr. Gates. You two must have had plenty of time together during roulette, did you not? I certainly had time with my dear Rook. Why don't you try meeting up with the others in the meantime? Plenty of birds in their cages.
Don't you mean fish in the sea?
Nope.
What'll you be doing,
Oh my, I apologize. I forgot to introduce myself. Please call me Cecilia. It's a pleasure to meet you. As for me, well, this young man seems awfully troubled and I'd like to keep him some company, at least until he properly comes to. No harm in that, yes?
No harm, but also wasn't heartless.
Ha, but a fine maiden wouldn't simply toss the engine behind, would she?
Guess not.
It might be best for you to join everyone else behind the curtains. Please do check on Rook for me if you meet her.
Information card received. Electrical burn. Nothing else I can click on here. We've been upstairs, so I guess let's go. I can run. He seems to have noticed you standing near them.
Orca Man!
Me?
That's right, I'm yapping at you! Hurry up and let the crew a hand! We will look for provisions that make Shockbag feel better.
Who?
Me partner, the fellow who took a blow for me up on stage.
The underdog Cryberry, I believe oh, excuse me. The underdog Cryberry, Crybaby, I believe his role was. You guys want me to help him? Oh, you guys want to help him? I can't read, guys. Whoa.
Well, while I'd say it serves him right for disobeying the rules, it does quite unfair for him to be punished without a detailed warning prior. This may be a competition, but I'd much prefer it to be a fair game for everyone. We must not forget to be civil and maintain our sportsmanship, even in a hostile environment like this. I don't know about all that. I just want to be okay because he's my chum.
He started to pull at your jacket sleeve, trying to drag you over to the side where a makeshift crew is standing.
Oh, don't just stand there, Orca Man. All hands needed on deck.
I'm gonna think more on it.
Too afraid to sail, let's see? Fine, we don't want a landlubber like you on the ship anyway.
Feels like he's leaning more toward a pirate than a sailor. You. You look like the grass type gym leader in Sword and Shield. Poor thing. Should we help him as well?
I don't think getting further involved with him is the play. We still need to look out for ourselves. Besides, haven't you heard the news? Lots to investigate now. We wouldn't want to waste what limited time we have.
Investigation, as if it isn't just slowly walking around and pointing at things.
This is serious! It's practically a given that everyone's first move would be to explore each room and get used to the arena.
They unbuffed my Milo.
Thankfully, the plan I have in mind goes beyond that. I want to look further into the producer side of things, not just the bare minimum the game allows you to see.
You seem like the type to go missing under mysterious circumstances after the staff takes you out back.
Exactly my point! The whole place is an elaborately built set. Think about all the different layers that could be surrounding it. There's not a chance these walls don't have something hidden behind them. Heck, or under the floors. Don't even get me started on the vents. If I were to guarantee one thing, it's that there's always some kind of reward that comes with being thorough.
This guy does?
We can find something to help us in the next game!
Sounds promising. But I'm more worried about any of us getting into some serious trouble for this. It'd be awful to see you two hurt.
There's got to be a loophole we're overlooking!
I'm gonna leave DB for now. It'd be weird for me to interrupt. Don't want to let them know I've been eavesdropping the entire conversation either. Okay, I've heard them. Can I talk to this stool? I might be able to go to the lobby, but I want to talk to everybody first.
What fun is a competition if they're willing to help the loser? And I thought I was supposed to be the nonsensical one. Hello?
Just means fewer players to worry about. These types won't last long.
Doesn't mean they need to spoil it for the rest of us while they're around.
Keep it down, will you? I don't want to be cemented as the annoying ones before we're actually able to get anything done. Let them spend their time together however they like, but only if you two spend yours focusing on... He seems to notice you, pausing mid-sentence. The other eyes follow you.
Hey you, the guy with the effed up face!
What, me? What's wrong with my...
You got something in your eye? What are you looking at?
I was...
Starting a fight? I think this guy's threatening us or something. What a psycho! I think I should go call for security. This guy's really causing a scene!
That's not what I... what? What it's trying to say is that while we appreciate the slack-jawed gawking, we're trying to have a conversation. Maybe try to look somewhere else.
Say,
You made it out with 0 chips, right? The other two exchange confused looks within each other. Yeah, that's right. A real shame. We were just planning on doubling our pot if you'd like to join us. The heck you asking him for? I thought you wanted a tight ship. No worries if you can't. I saw that fellow over there take quite the shock. I'm sure everyone's worried sick looking for bandages, and we don't want to distract you from anything more important. But we may need help finding the funds if you have the time. Sorry, I'm not big on gambling. Oh, don't worry. We wouldn't waste any time on that. We're taking more direct route. You're acting pretty chummy for someone asking to rob something from a stranger. Who said anything about robbing a prison?
He's on the money! We're robbing the joint! That was the plan, wasn't it?
I can't see a possibility where that doesn't go horribly wrong. The moment we're caught, we'd be eliminated. Why take the risk at all? We have our reasons. The details can come after. There isn't much time until we're called back for interviews. And we're in business or not.
I'm gonna think more on it, buddy.
I'm beginning to suspect I might have overestimated you. Better come to your senses soon. Who are you? They seem to be interested in the two below. Okay. Alright, nothing I can do here, so I guess unless I can go to the lobby, I've got 3 different options. Celia might be onto something about meeting the others. Okay, fine. I'm initially leaning towards these guys. Well, no. These guys want to... These guys want to investigate the place. These guys want to help the guy out there. And these guys want to get more money. I don't think I'm wanting to help these guys out. Mainly because I don't want to help with this guy's voice acting anymore. Just kidding. I don't think I want to go for money. I think I want to form bonds more so. So I'm leaning more towards helping the guy out. They're gonna eat me alive in Squid Games? They may be so, but maybe these guys will help me out. I'm gonna go with these guys. We're gonna join the crew. You'll be joining this group for investigation. Are you sure? No, I'm not sure, but... Oh! Guys! Too afraid to sail, I see. Full speed ahead. I should save before I pick anybody. Yeah, we're gonna go with these guys. Are you sure you saved? I'm not sure. Maybe I need to check again. Yeah, I think we're good now. Alright. These guys it is. Join the crew. Yes, that's what I've been talking about. Welcome aboard. Suspicious. The heck you mean suspicious? We at least have an understandable reason for helping a possible opponent. He's supposed to be silly. I'm rightfully noble. Your point is? My point is that it doesn't quite align with your role, yes? You must be after something else to take on this kind of offer. I'm just pondering what that could be and if that put us at risk in the future. Maybe he just wants Shockbag to be okay too? And does that sound brutal to you? Checkmate. Look, with that logic, then why aren't you questioning that guy? What did they get out of this? Are they even a part of this group? I chose Team Brony. I chose Team Help the other guy. What the F is that? They might have just invited themselves in, actually. Barnacles, can you just get sailing already? Full speed ahead. My chum's getting fried as we speak. Very well. You may have bested me on this turn, but I'm keeping an eye on you. It won't be long until I figure out how your playstyle... The F did I do?
Now that we formed a crew, it's time I've introduced everyone. I'm Cotton Sailor. This is Catfish, our master gunner. And you'll be Pilot Seahorse.
Pilot. That does sound like a respectable position.
And finally, Orca Man, our cabin boy.
Great.
Here's how we're gonna sail, mateys. We shall be scouting for inventory that can be a help for my chum Sharkback. He's the ship's first mate, and I want him back on the tip-top health, got it?
Aye, aye.
He has it written on his fan. I love that. That's cute. Afraid?
No. Should I be?
They're asking if you get stage fright.
Oh, I don't think so, no.
Really? Could have fooled me with how pale you got when the lights came on.
Okay, same stuff. How's he holding up?
Oh, quite alright for now. He's been in and out of sleep, but I don't think there should be any long-term injuries. Oh, from an amateur perspective, anyway.
Keep us updated.
I promise I'll avenge ye, Shockbag!
Keep up the good work. Still unconscious. He seems troubled. I wonder how this old I wonder how old this backstage area is. It doesn't seem like it's been all that refurbished in comparison to the stage. Maybe they don't bother switching out what's not meant to be on camera.
Perhaps. I'm sure it had a very colorful history. Seems a little too good to be free. It was free for a weekend. Just kidding, it is still free. Yeah, it's free. I wouldn't try the water here if I were you. Tastes like it's straight from the motor's pipes.
Alright, check the water. Alright. No checking the water. Check the sea. Run over here. Run up here. Oh, we can go into the dressing rooms. How did y'all get here so fast? A wall plastered with posters and adverts, flashy looking people in them. Ah yes, I recognize some of these faces. If I'm correct, they must all be previous winners of the show. A wall of fame, then? All of them still vile criminals. They don't deserve such a noble space like this. Especially the last winner. Aren't you one of the vile criminals? You were still convicted before coming here, right?
Well, there are certainly some more deserving of freedom than others. She should have been the last person to get the full part.
Really? Which one's that?
The lady with the pink hair.
I guess winning doesn't always mean innocent. Alright.
Guess what's gonna be costumes based off Orca Man?
Sure. It's Seagull.
Wrong, but it's still the closest I'll get, so I'll give you half a point. It's an albatross. Spotting it before voyages. Good luck to sailors. Do you feel lucky yet?
I'll let you know. Alright. Nothing there. Seems a little storage area for extra clothing and accessories. Let me dress up. Ugh.
I hold up a fan with a bull drawn on it.
Bull? Oh. I don't know why I got assigned that role. It doesn't quite match my costume much, does it? They hold up a fan with hearts, spades, clubs, and diamonds drawn on it. Cards? Games? Suit? Oh, you think it suits me? Thanks. What about you? What's your thoughts on... Is it supposed to be a fox? Nope. Dog? I'm doing really bad at this. Cat? Oh, cat!
Oh! Oh!
Oh! Look! Cameras! Maybe we can go film something with them? I think they're meant to be filming us, not the other way around. Catfish taps to the camera with the tip of their folded fan, working their head to the side in confusion. Stop that! You may break it! I doubt the showrunners wanted us messing with their equipment. Wait! They might be onto something! Is the dot on the camera supposed to be red or black? Red if it's recording. But I think it's already off? Perhaps they're still setting it up? Guess that means you can't use it for yourself. Curses. Alright, what about this one? Standing camera, it seems to be off. Alright! Host room. Seems to be where fan mail addressed to the host is stored. Host room. Host room. Alright, host room. It's locked. Seems to be the door to Cupid's dressing room. I know you're in there, Shrimp Man! Open up! Sailor starts banging on the door. Guess he's out somewhere else. No loot here, crew! Let's alter course! Alright, we altered course. How's he holding up? Yep, that's the same stuff. How are you hollering? You're in a different room, aren't you? Stage seems to be blocked off for all contestants. The blatant prison gate and contrast to the vibrant carpeting makes you feel uneasy. Alright, into the lobby we go. No way! Is that water? Finally! Sailor starts frantically taking off his sandals right in the middle of the lobby. Excuse me? Being associated with you is so humiliating. You suddenly feel someone tapping at your shoulder from behind. Wrist? Cannonball! Wait, Sailor! Quickly grab Sailor's wrist, dragging him back and stopping him from running up to the fountain any further. Orca Man, what gives? Aha! I knew it. It's about time you showed your true colors. How low can you be to aim for the weakest in the pack? A child! What are you holding up at me? What is that? She quickly draws a hoof pick and shoves it close to my throat. Have you no shame? What the heck are you talking about? He's got a shocker on his wrist. What do you think will happen if he gets dipped in water? Oh. She puts away her pick. You mean I can't cannonball? They shake their head. I'm afraid not. I need a moment to think about this. These are cute. These are cute little designs here. At least take a proper seat. I must ask, how did you know about the shocker? Cecilia and I talked about it earlier. It's still just a theory, but the cat guy also must have caught on. They wave. Of course! I should have known it was her who figured it out. She's one brilliant lady. So, you're Rook. She asked me to check up on you, actually. You two seem close. She did? I mean, I'm honored that you think so, but I'm not sure how she finds me after witnessing such a pathetic display for me during roulette. I owe her my life, you know, see? I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her wise play. It's a shame I couldn't join the Nara expedition, but that just shows how full of grace she is. To be looking after such an infant like that. I thought she was crying, not saluting. Whoops, my bad. Emotions didn't fit. It's fine. Shouldn't you find that suspicious too? It sounds like she's going against what her role is supposed to be. Who knows what she's planning? Careful what you say next, and I won't just stand here and let you talk ill about her. Know your place! Never mind. So, can I ask back about that, hoofpick? Right. I doubt you went to prison with that thing. As much as I wanted to, no. I acquired this from a strange machine that was in the room when I first awoke here. Waiter, someone put Doomed Yuri in my Toxic Yaoi video game. What did these words mean? So it wasn't just me. Everyone else must have some sort of an item then. It just ain't fair. What do you mean there's a bottle of water around but I can't be swimming? You can't help your, chum if you hurt yourself, can you? I guess not. Doesn't mean they can't be pissed about it, though. The Hanged Man Bar Chips only Inferno. Gambling hall. The 666 shop. The verses engraved on the phantom plaque do sound exceedingly familiar. The first line especially reminds me of the last season's winner. How long has this fountain been installed, I wonder? Not even a slight dip? Better not take any chances. Whoever says to the guilty, you are innocent, will be cursed by the peoples and denounced by nations. But it will go well with those who convict the guilty, and rich blessing will come on them. Proverbs 24:24-25. Alright, so we have the Libra, we have the Hanged Man, we have Dante's Inferno, we have a stoplight that's wrong. Staff member that appears to be security stands beside the entrance labeled VIP. What's VIP mean? Very important person. Huh. Never thought about how stupidly simple that abbreviation was.
You there? We're on a very important duty right now, so that makes us one of them VIPs, right? Make way!
Your entry is denied.
Shoot. Step aside. Clearly must decline because your explanation was lacking proper context. Sit back and observe how I masterfully handle this interaction with the utmost respect, and your entry is denied. I didn't even say anything yet!
For what reason? Is there any requirement or something? Only contestants with a minimum of 20 chips may enter.
Our Ogre Man is much stronger than you! You let us in now or I'm really gonna make him let you have it!
Sailor. Retreat. I don't think forcing ourselves in is the play right now.
Captain, your orders!
Guess we got no choice.
Mark these words, scoundrel! Captain Sailor and his crew will never be truly defeated.
Don't worry, Noodle. I don't know what those words mean. Okay, I'm glad I'm in good company. Salvation in use. This is a phone call. How odd. I didn't expect to see something like this here.
What, a phone booth? Nonsense. This is clearly a confessional.
It looks like a bit of both.
There's only one way to be sure. Open it up, Ogre Man!
No matter how hard you pull at the door, it doesn't budge. I don't think I can. It's shut in pretty tight. Think.
What do you mean?
Walk over and knock on the walls next to the VIP entrance. They then walk back to knock on the walls surrounding the phone booth in the exact same fashion. Need to start drafting in extra voice actors for these games. I need to. Who wants to jump in a voice call and be one of these people? You want to be the cat guy? Okay, right. I appreciate your patronage. I've been trying to keep up as best I can. I'm sorry if they sort of mesh together a bit.
Not much for sound compared to the first one.
So the walls surrounding this booth are thicker than for VIP? For what?
I've made another discovery. Is that not an insertable slot next to the door? Oh, I get it now. So we have to use our chips to get in.
Wait, something's off. It looks too small to be for chips.
Speaking when your hair is covering your eye, an obvious miscalculation on your part.
Rook scoffs and pulls one of her chips to place it against the slot for measure.
As you can see, it perfectly does not fit.
Coin?
But Shrimp Man didn't mention any other currency, did he?
This might be something we'd want to look out for. Alright, Ray, you're up. That was wonderful. That was wonderful. Me? Oh, you mean the guard. This guy's gonna say the same thing about VIP, isn't he? Yeah. I was waiting to see Ray join a voice channel muted and leave.
This looks inviting.
I'm distracting.
Shut your eyes. I doubt whatever is needed for your friend can be found in the likes of that wretched place. Barnacles. That seems to be everything of note here.
Where to next?
Perhaps we should see what amenities are provided in the shop. Hold it! He is albatross right. Hold it! I have a true sense of direction and navigation. When you've sailed as far as you have built a feeling for these kinds of things.
You do?
You did say barnacles earlier. Objection! Well, not exactly. But I do have something that'll help us find our way. The sailor whips out an old compass from his pocket and begins turning to see what direction to head towards.
A compass? Where'd you find that?
I found it in my cell before roulette. It dropped out of the slot machine.
Seems we each received a token of good luck to aid us.
Hi! I don't know how they got it, but I recognized it too. This here just isn't any old compass. It belonged to me grandpa.
An heirloom? I was unsure of it myself, but the hook pick I was giving is the same brand as the one I had at home.
I wonder if it is the same.
So what's our crowbar for? Sailor slowly turns in tune with the changing compass needle, turning towards the bar.
I found our heading! Oh, no. I refuse to willingly go into an establishment of that sort, especially with such an unsightly theme. Don't insult the compass like that! Its choice has been made, it's fate that we go there!
Guys, where do you want to go? Do we follow Horse Girl into the shop, or do we go with Sailor Albatross into the bar? I get the feeling either of them are going to follow us either way, but... You've been warned by Chris and Johnny that you're not supposed to follow Horse Girls, so you're saying go to the bar. Fate states compass. Hello, Moon Jelly. Compass it is. We got 2 votes for bar. We're going to the bar. This is what I get for choosing to help the misfits.
Oh, come on. It'll be fun.
What if we send them to the bar and then go to the shop anyway?
Hi, that's not where the ship is headed, remember? Don't disobey the compass, cabin boy!
Hola, Moon Jelly. Ray became a voice actor. Alright. I guess, are they currently in the party with us? Is that what's happening? I guess there's only one file, and I just saved it here. But they're not sitting here with us, so whatever. Ray became a voice actor and might say he left you speechless. The statue is Tiresias. This is Lilith. A painting depicting an execution by guillotine. You having fun over there? They put their hands behind their ears. Okay. I am the prophet. A painting depicting an execution by lethal injection. An execution by hanging.
They have the gall to include a shady den of drinking and billiards, but no beds? We haven't even found the dorms yet.
What's this cave for?
To see when 2 people love each other very, very much.
Usually privacy.
Oh, sick!
Help. Huh? Help with what? Are you okay?
Is this man bothering you?
I didn't even do anything.
Come on, we're your crew. You can tell us, catfish.
They shake their head and point towards the sign.
Help wanted? I don't understand. Aren't the employees here for this exact reason?
It could be for us. A staff member mentioned ways to make more chips. Maybe this is what they were offering, if gambling isn't your taste.
Ah, Well, as much as I find alcohol and the act of indulging in it distasteful, it's comforting to know they prepared an opportunity for one to properly work and earn the chips instead of through gambling at the very least. Surely this is only for show, correct? You don't actually plan on having a real bar that serves criminal drinks but during the run of the show?
It'd be nice if they did. Might make handling everything a bit easier.
No, guys, that's Daredevil. Oh, it's Daredevil. Can you get that for your living room? The statue? I need a drink. I could use something to ease my nerves. You drink? Well, no, but I am thirsty.
I'm sure they'll offer water if they're open later.
See, absolutely nothing of worth in this godforsaken place. Nothing of worth to ye. The art of injection? No. First thing I'm doing after interviews is getting a pint of whiskey.
Wrong drink for a pint.
Absolutely not. I wanted to talk to you guys.
The pool table. Decorative plant. A decorative plant.
Painting depicting the execution by electric chair, firing squad, and burning. You notice a familiar face in the shop near the counter. Is Benny there? That's Kane. I mean, what's his name? Candy? Wait a sec, there he is! The guy that fried my chum! Cupid, thank you. Why, I oughta? Sailor motions rolling up his sleeves in a true sailor-like fashion. Seahorse, go get him! There will be no getting him, I'm far above unnecessary violence. Oh, okay! Orcaman, go get him! I'm not doing that. But think of what they did to Shock Bag. What if he did that to your partner for the first game? Go on, think! I mean, that still sounds really intense. Attack! Alright, I guess we're falling to peer pressure. Burning is too rich for your blood? Oh. Ah! Little cat one in the back with the exclamation points. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! What do you think you're doing? Getting you? Yeah! Now, what am I supposed to do? Oh, I didn't think that far ahead. Put him down. What the lady said. My cane voice is not caning. Maybe give him all good old flogging. What's that mean? Beat him up. Well, I'm definitely not doing that. Oh yeah, good thinking, Catfish. Let's interrogate him. The prospect of speaking with someone high-ranking is intriguing. Though I firmly do not stand by the term of an interrogation. This is purely a calm and collected conversation among peers. Welcome! Are you sure about that? Because it really feels like an interrogation. What'd you do to that contestant? He meant sandbag? I didn't do anything. He wouldn't have gone down in one wave like that. Someone must have put some kind of sea curse on him. Probably through the handcuff. That was production. I don't control the punishments. I can only minorly modify your brains, but that's purely to make adventures more entertaining. So somebody else is protecting me. If they were doing that, I doubt I'd be in the position I'm in right now. But they were broadcasting, and he was acting volatile. You put a bunch of criminals in the same room and flash lights on them. What the heck did you think was gonna happen?
I don't control that either, complaining to our lighting department. But you gotta admit, it's pretty good theatrics. Electrical burn updated. It's okay, Ray. That was from episode 7. No spoilers. I made sure before I started quoting. Were you not paying attention earlier? I did the whole spiel on it? Dang, is my delivery really that forgettable? Hold your horses. I thought that looked familiar. You were the host last season as well, weren't you? Well, at least one person was paying attention. Didn't take you as an avid watcher of shows like this. I'm not, but my caregivers were, and I would catch glimpses. Were? You still live with your parents? Enough! They hold up a fan with a medical symbol drawn on it. What's Maneki saying? Their name's Maneki? Wait, yeah. Do you know where we could go to find any medical supplies? Well, maybe if you weren't busy threatening me, I would have noticed already that we are at a shop. If what you really want to help us him, why don't you take a look around? After letting me go. He's got a point. Alright, toss him overboard. Drop Cupid without giving warning. Love the entire conversation is still bro held by the collar. Yeah, we just dropped him. Watch the suit! Mr. King, please make way to your dressing room. Shooting will begin again momentarily. I'd really love to continue chatting, but duty calls. I think I might have skipped something. I did not. Try not to take too long with whatever it is you're doing. We're behind schedule enough it is. Mr. King? I thought he was Kane, not Kinger. I don't know, the that I did right there was a lot more Kinger-esque than Kane-esque. Cupid dusts himself off and heads out of the shop. Not interested in buying anything? Eyes. Just looking then. He's giving Red from Among Us show? Oh. He's definitely the captain. He's the captain of the ship. I'll be honest. I wasn't expecting the items on sale to be much more useful. Or at the very least, something cheaper than what's on offer. 5 chips isn't exactly a great start, yeah. Why'd Seahorse even want to come here? The loot feels pretty useless and I can't even afford most of the stuff. Treasure Island, more like Trash Island! Got him! The cashier is protected behind a thick, transparent barrier. Treasure or trash? There's a small opening at the bottom you can use to exchange chip and a drop box below the window. Seems to be where you can purchase and receive items listed on the menu. Items that probably shouldn't be sold to criminals are neatly put in view behind the thick glass display. Win or trash bin is basically the same thing, yeah. Items that, yeah. Okay, what's behind here? Oh, let's look at the menu. We got the Feel of Warchin. You ever wonder why we're here? It doesn't tell me what it does. First aid kit is 20. I committed a crime to get on Bet or Forgive, and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. Matches, blanket, sleep mask, autographed Cupid poster is on the house. Buy now, please. It won't let me buy it now. I want it. Private suite rental, a message to fans. Both are coming soon. don't think I want to buy a blanket or a sleep mask. I only have 5 coins. Where's my X button? Oh. You think that shirt'll fit Shark Bag? I doubt it.
God, then there's nothing useful. Shrimp Man lied to us.
Hold your horses. Look and behold, a first aid kit.
Oh, I completely missed that.
Can anyone afford it? I'm afraid I only have 5 chips in my possession. Same. You two got any luck? Why are we here? I mean, are we the product of some cosmic coincidence? Or is there really a god watching everything? You know, with a plan for us and stuff. I don't know, man, but it keeps me up at night. What is that from? You two got any luck?
I also got 5, and 2 buttons if that's anything.
Oh, it's from red versus blue? I see. Dot dot dot.
Wait, that's actually perfect! There's 4 of us and we got 5 each, then that means...
No. We have 4 each. If we reach 0, we're eliminated, which I'm 99% sure is a cute way of saying executed. None of us can spend all our money.
So we don't have enough for the first aid kit.
As if on cue, Maneki suddenly fast-walked out of the shop.
What? You there! Halt! Quick, crew, after him!
Here? Maneki nods twice.
I told you not to get too close to that door! But it says fun on it!
What? I mean, why are we out here in this canyon? Exactly! Chips. So that's why. That one staff member mentioned opportunities to gain chips throughout the show. This must be one of them. How dare they assume we would stoop low enough to take part in such a cheap scam like gambling?
I refuse to take a single step inside that tent. I want to take part in a cheap scam!
Sailor sprints through the door before anyone can think to stop him.
Wait, you especially should not be allowed to go in there!
Rook quickly pursues after him. Follow? How many fans do you have?
Yes.
Okay, favorite character. Cat guy. Silent cat guy. Cool.
This is even more obnoxious than I expected it to be. Whoa! If this is what casinos are like, I can see why my old geezer friends are always spending time here.
Normal casinos aren't usually like this. This is some cheap carnival fare, if anything.
Ah! What's even the point?
Rated such a captivating job voicing them, he did. Half these games don't even look worth playing. It's all just luck.
What's the point of engaging with them if there isn't some sort of skill or challenge to it?
Where's... Okay, here's... They seem to be average functioning slot machines. It's the closest thing to resembling a normal casino. Maneki seems to be having fun watching the slot idly play itself to entice potential gamblers, but they haven't entered any chips yet. The machine's idle mechanics have landed on Jackpot several times. You much of a gambler? They waver their hand in a so-so motion. Doesn't seem like they have much else to say on that. There's the slots there, Ray. Red versus blue slots.
I don't really see the appeal of slots. If I play a game, I want it to be something active and energetic. These machines just have you pull a lever and sit around like barnacles.
Alright. So we've got food. Food stand that seems to sell various street foods, some of which we haven't tried before. Yeah, average slot in slot machines. Alright, looks like we have Libra, Scales, Pig, Target, or Devil Mask. Which one should we go for, guys? Actually, I don't even know if we can even play the games. Let's just start and look around. Seems to be a game booth where you can play Pig Dice for chips. Seems to be a game booth where you can play a carnival-style shooting gallery for chips. Seems to be a game booth where you can play coin flip for chips. Over here! Do you think that coin's supposed to be fit in the coin slot? Nah. This one looks too small. It's a little smart of you to check. Seems to be a game booth where you can play higher or lower for chips. Okay, they're not going to let me play anything. That reminds me, is everyone caught up on the previous week's game announcements? I know Mako and I are. As far as the Nintendo Direct and the State of Play. Did we watch the Wholesome Game... Mako, did we watch the Wholesome Game Direct? I think we did. You watched all aside from Nintendo? Seems like this is our only option to make chips for now. Maybe we should split up and try our luck. Which? Assign each member of the group a game booth? Once you've assigned everyone a carnival game, click the confirm button. Yes, we did? Okay. This game reminded me of that Cuphead 2 is on the horizon. Cuphead 2 is on the horizon. You spammed in Nintendo chat but never actually watched. Guys, where should we assign everybody to? I think this girl doesn't really want to play. She's not a good gambler. Put Brony on Justice Scales. Okay. Rook is going on Justice Scales. Then we have Albatross, Cat Guy, and me. I think they said that Cat Guy is a sharpshooter. So I think he might thrive over here. And then this guy can do the coin flip. I kind of want to do Pig Dice. I definitely think Maneki should be here. Yeah, Sailor can go over there, and I'm going to go over here. Yeah, that works. Does that work for everyone? I don't know enough about the game to tell if this is the best option. But you seem like the type to spend all day in here, so I'll trust your word for it. Why does everyone keep saying that? Welcome to Pig Dice. Roll the dice to make it to 20 without landing on a 1. How much is my bet? I'm going to bet 2. Alright, we got a 3. Roll the dice. 6. We got 9. Roll the dice. 3. Hope you saved it beforehand. I did not. Current score is 12. Current score is 16. 19. 24. I won 5 chips. So, how'd it go? Rook? Oh, how I despise luck-based sports. If only I were gamer skill or strategy. The ones that actually matter, how you play rather than leaving it up to something embarrassing like chance. Maybe she should have shot, because that's the only one that's not skill-based, that's not luck-based. Oops. So, did you make anything? Hardly. I only made back 1 chip. I'm lucky not to be down by any. Still better than nothing. Sailor? didn't have much say in how I won. Only made 3. Still good. That puts you at 8. Maneki? Maneki shakes their head defeatedly. So you didn't win anything? Maneki holds out their hand, showing a total of 6 chips. Well, at least you made 1. That's better than being down by anything. So we have 30 chips. That should add up to being enough for the kid. Wow, gambling really solves all your problems. That definitely should not be the lesson you're taking away from this. The first aid kit, please. Requested item has been sold out. What? That's bull. We were only gone for a few minutes. Ha! He said bull. Get it? Who is this? Oh, great. Hey, wait! That's supposed to be ours. Nuh-uh! And last come, last served, don't you know? He means the opposite. They don't seem to be injured. What reason would they have to purchase an item? Maybe they got it for shock bag before we could? Well, I guess that's kind of right. What are you playing at? As the equestrian already guessed, no, we don't have much use for this item. But since we have it in our possession already, I'd be open to negotiate a way where we can both get what we want. And that is? Chips. What else? 20, I presume? Well, not so fast, horse girl. You haven't included the labor fee, the transfer fee, and don't get me started on the shipping. We'd be open to resell the first aid kit, starting at 36. But that can't be right! Isn't that more than what it was in the shop? Oh, that's double, actually! There's not a chance we're paying for that. Suit yourself. While useless now, I'm sure it will be handy to have for future emergencies. But Sharkbag really needs that! We should formally request a pause to this negotiation so we can hold a civilized crew meeting and decide our next best course of action. Emergency meeting! So a timeout. If you want to call it that. Timeout! Timeout? You four quickly huddle up in a corner. I knew those would be trouble. As much as I don't want to reward their antics, it seems to be the only way of acquiring that first aid kit. If we pay them now, we'd each be down by more chips than what we started with. Raise. Wait, yeah, what if we just use what we won so far to go make more chips again? If we put in more, we'll get Mac even bigger, right? We can pay them easily with that. That's only if we win. There's a chance we end up with basically no chips and no medicine. Ah! They walked us right to the end of the plank. What do we do? Counteroffer. Counteroffer. Do you know if there's anything else we could offer them? I highly doubt they'd find much use in my hoof pick. What about you, Gates? All I got's a crowbar. Sorry. Maneki? Smiley face! Okay. I guess Maneki's out of luck too. Break their legs! I mean, offer. Maybe I could give him my compass? Do you think they'd take it? Should we really ask this of him? Perhaps we should pass on the offer altogether. Sharkbag needs the kit, though! Does he? I know you mean well, but I doubt such an injury will leave him incapacitated. While painful, perhaps this is something he must overcome best he can without first aid. I'm not sure. Even if his injury is fine, he needs some sort of pain meds before the next game, or he may be at too much of a disadvantage. Depending on what game ends up being, that's the kind of thing that could cost him. I hold up a fan with a medical symbol drawn on it. It's not like I want to give up either, but this is survival, isn't it? Something that's worth a lot of money outside isn't going to do me much good inside. How many games do we really think would need a compass? Our Lucky Charms might seem useless, but for all we know, they could stick you in an maze or something. Are you sure it'd be okay giving it up? I'm sure. A very noble deed. Your friend will surely appreciate your loyalty. Dang, they're in survival. They definitely need to heal if Minecraft tells you anything. Your group pulls away from the huddle to face the trio.
Hurry up over there! Do you guys want this crummy jump or not? Wait, what if we offered you guys something else too? It can't just be chips you want.
Sorry, kid. That kind of is just what we want.
What about this? It's a real antique, trust me. It's handmade and has 1,000 stories with it, honest. Do you really think we'd be interested in some old beat-up hand-me-down? We're extorting you, not running a charity.
Does it still work? Vic, are you being serious?
Ah, it works perfectly.
I suppose it'll do. Though, word of advice, you really need to work on your negotiation skills. We'll take the compass and what you have for the kid.
While still leaving us with 1 chip each, correct?
While still leaving you with 1 chip each. But keep in mind, we're the ones doing you a favor here, yes? Yeah, just hand it over. Pleasure doing business with you. And good luck with interviews.
We hope that Bill will be feeling much better.
Who the F is Bill?
Is that not his name?
They elbow his arm and whisper down over to him. His name's Sandbag, moron.
That's what I said, wasn't it?
Bill. Bones. Elise. Vic's trio walk out of the shop while countering their chips and saying in a hushed tone to each other. Or arguing in a hushed tone, even. What rude rapscallions?
And we're worse off than when we started.
At least we're not down to 0. Something tells me those guys wouldn't mind bankrupting the other contestants.
I wouldn't worry about the likes of them too much. Alliances of their ilk are bound to end up betraying one another. There's little chance of them making it far. Right, no time to be worrying about all this now. There's still a crewmate in need of our help.
Just swap to creative and get some food, bro. I know, right?
Oh, you've arrived right on time. He's just woken up. How is he doing?
Who the F are you? I guess that answers that.
He's still alive and swimming!
Hardly. The screechy songbird here was chatting my ear off.
That's me. Ungrateful thug, she was trying to keep you company.
How are you feeling? Awake, but weird. How long was I out?
We unfortunately don't have any clocks here, but quite some time for such an injury. May I ask weird how?
My arm's killing me. I still feel all jittery and tense from the shock, like my muscles are working against me. There's a confirmation of it being an electrical shock. Do you think you can stand? Maybe in a bit. Everything feels too sharp and fast motion to make things hurt like heck. Opening and closing my hand still feels weird. And it's like I need to concentrate on every action I make, or I'll fumble it. Even talking makes me weird stinging my jaw. Just how many volts does this thing have?
Perhaps you shouldn't have gone about making threats against the host before they even finished explaining the rules. Hey, just because it hurts doesn't mean I won't take the energy to sock you if you keep that up. How on earth did you end up with a rogue crybaby? Enough about all that, we've got you this!
Oh, you didn't have to do that for me, little man. There should also be some pain meds in there if you needed me. Oh, thank God.
Do remember not to take too many. We may need ration them if your injury proves to last longer than a day. Here, why don't I hold on to this for you?
Right. Crap, sorry. Sailor knows me, but I must have given you two a pretty crummy first impression. I'm Sandbag. 2?
Hey, where'd Catfish go?
We may have silently parted ways on our way backstage. I can never get a read on that guy.
Oh yes, that seems to be their entire deal.
Is someone named Catfish? Aren't you named Sandbag?
In any case, you may refer to me as Rook.
Eddie.
And as crummy as your impression was, I believe it was in poor taste of management to react so violently.
Still, you guys didn't have to go out of your way for me. I knew I was signing up for a freak show, but I guess I didn't expect them to send a kid first thing down here.
Need to specifically get somebody to swear on my behalf? Yeah, you're right. somebody in the voice channel only to speak up when I pause.
I was told I'd just be going against ones who deserve it, you know? It's lucky to have gotten stuck with you two instead of any other a-holes here.
Crybaby underdog looks like Hercules.
You'll do it? No, okay, Mako.
Don't beat yourself up, mate.
Swearing is your forte?
Sure, everyone else might as well be as old as sold sea turtles.
Whoa.
Sure, everyone else might as well be old as sea turtles. But I'm not just some clueless kid. I can fend for myself when need be. I've got a good judge of character.
I don't know what I just said, Ray.
That's how I gathered me crew. Without their help, I wouldn't have been able to receive that cargo. I'm not usually a big fan of landlubbers, but you two proved yourself well to be an exception. Bravo. Well done.
It was my honor to have been such aid. Thanks. That's real sweet of you.
I wasn't speaking to you. Oh, how sweet of you.
Aw, cute.
Just remember, if you need any help dealing with any squalls in your future sales, I'll swim right over.
Character card, Sailor.
All contestants, please proceed backstage. Interviews will begin momentarily. Once your name is called, you'll be asked to go on stage.
Looks like it's about time to get real busy back here. I'll talk to you guys later, alright?
Thank you for your diligence. Where is cat person? Hi.
Hey, you disappeared earlier. Everything good?
Holds up a fan with a violin?
Where'd you go anyway?
Violin. Maneki puts their hands behind their ears.
You were listening to, what, the violin? Wait, then what was the fan earlier?
Fit? That says fine.
What's being fine got to do with... Oh. Can't believe I just got that.
Fine? Fine? Violin?
Oh, what was your voice?
I got so used to having 5 character voices, I forgot I have like 12. I mean 15 even. What are you staring at?
What?
You were staring at me. Why? Gauging how weak the competition is? Perhaps looking to psych out the competition during an emotionally vulnerable time?
No, nothing like that.
Or do you really want me to believe you just wanted to point out something unkempt for my appearance before first proper on-camera introduction? I'm not naive.
I was just gonna ask how your break went since I didn't see you anywhere. But now that you mention it, you do actually have a pimple in your hairline.
Ah! Forget I asked. Stop bothering me. Go away.
Seems I touched a nerve.
Benny's on stage.
How are you feeling, Mr. Bull? You're like a quaking aspen. The what? They're also known as the trembling aspen. In other words, you look uneasy. A bit, yeah.
Well,
Here's what I usually do to help with public speaking. I imagine me mamo. Is that mom? Close. It means granny. Ah. Just imagine a loved one is in the crowd, there to cheer you on and watch you do a good job. I'll pass. I think that just made me more stressed out. As somebody who's done a speech with loved ones in the audience, doesn't help. Mr. Gates, what do you think about my new style? Can you tell the difference? Cecilia takes a step back and twirls around gracefully once, the hem of her dress floating momentarily before settling around her ankles. Guys, what did she change? You got nothing? What did she change? I'm cheating. Where's my VOD? Guys, I don't think she changed anything. We're gonna go with makeup. I like what you did with your face? You mean my makeup? That's the word. Oh, I thank you. I kept everything about me exactly the same as last time we met. I'm glad you noticed. Nothing. She didn't do anything. She didn't do anything. She, Mako, she asked if if I liked what she did, and it was either hair, outfit, or makeup. But she stayed exactly the same. I didn't have to go back in my VOD. Oh. You crack me up, Mr. Gates. How can I help you? Any tips on stage? Oh, you charmer. Do I seem that charismatic? You seem to have more stage presence than I do, at least. You really believe so? I felt as though I hadn't been given much of a spotlight so far. All I've done is stand and look pretty, but I guess that's all it really takes. Was there something you feel as though you're lacking the most? I guess I just don't want to say anything wrong. Well, then my advice would depend on what you find right and wrong. I don't know, just wrong. Night, Dad. Dad said night. They said night. I don't want people to misunderstand what I mean or see me differently, I guess. Huh, so you're worried you'll act out of character? No, the other way around. The whole brutal bull thing is stupidly exaggerated. I don't want them to get the wrong idea. Surely they know someone can't realistically be just that one single title. But that's who you are. What? You're brutal and bullish. That's all you are. I really don't think... As much as I'm heartless and as much as Mr. Sandbag is a crybaby down there. We were given these roles for a reason, and good reason at that. It's both our guidebook and a lifeline. It wouldn't be very smart to let that go. I thought the show was about clearing our names and proving our way out. If we're not supposed to do that, then why are we here?
Oh, honey, entertainment outweighs justice any time. Just enjoy the spotlight and stick to the script you're given, and you'll do just fine.
Well, thanks for the advice.
Best of luck, darling.
Same to you. Don't want any from me? Piss off.
I was about to ask you next, but wow.
You're going on stage looking like that? Like what? Something wrong? Oh, never mind. I forgot that's just what you look like. Alright.
Still locked. Is my voice ready to talk to you? I guess so. Doflamingo looking character. What the heck is wrong with you? Looks like Elise and Sailor are getting into a fight. No, telling someone to break a rib before a performance is a good thing. It's the other slang for good luck. Everybody knows that, dummy!
Never mind.
Even after stealing from me, you're still giving me good luck? And that's when somebody needs luck the most, isn't it? Wouldn't it be luckier if you didn't just screw me over in the first place? You're a real laugh, you know that, Dodo? Albatross, actually. The same thing. Dressing room is straight up Nagito from Danganronpa.
Which one's Nagito? Is that from the first one?
Yeah, you're right. Perhaps a stronger allegiance would help de-escalate tensions among contestants.
De-escalate how? I doubt players like Vic are the type to be easily persuaded out of something they want.
An organized group of proactive contestants could be strong enough to keep disturbances from happening before they grow out of control. They could roam the break area and keep a lookout for any strange behavior and physically intervene when necessary. We could even set up temporary territory deemed safe for our alliance where dangerous individuals can't intrude. Yes, this will certainly prove safer and more effective in handling things.
So, a gang.
Absolutely, definitely not! What on earth could have given you that impression?
An organized group of criminals doesn't sound like a gang to you?
Perhaps I should think of an alternative solution.
Good luck with that. Think you'll be good enough for interviews? Not like I have much of a choice in it. Fair point. I really can't let myself get shocked again. I think they already kind of see me as a punching bag for me getting my crap rocked earlier, but I don't know how to actually act like it.
I just can't take it when someone gets the wrong idea of me. Of all the roles to get stuck with.
I get that. Is there something you like doing? Why do you ask? Maybe instead of scaring yourself into doing something, try to think about what you could do for yourself after. I'm doing bad at this. Like, don't think of it as, if I don't go through interviews, I'll get shocked. Focus more on, I'm going to do this thing I like after I get through interviews. Don't think about the punishments, think about the rewards. Does that make sense? Is that what you do? Back when I used to work, yeah. Didn't do it for me all the time, but it helped. I guess I like talking about sharks. Mako! Mako, talk to this man about sharks! Yeah? Yeah. Stop! Maybe after I get through interviews, I could do that with Sailor? Sounds like a plan. No contestant is permitted to leave until they finish the interviews. Alright. Alright, we got a shark guy. Who are you? Is that live audience I'm seeing? Take his bandana. They weren't there before. It's protocol. They usually test how contestants behave on the actual stage first, after the preliminary games. Once things are deemed safe for a live audience, they're then let in. Thanks to the underdog stunt, it's been delayed quite a bit. They also proved how effective security measures are with the cuffs. Not to mention the entertainment value. Now we get the full experience. Wasn't talking to you. Then I advise you to check with medical staff. I doubt talking to yourself will look pretty on stage. I won't wish you luck for interviews, but you should find someone who will. I don't know what you expect going through around blackmailing people in a show where you basically ask for a pardon. If this show really was about proving innocence, it would have been canceled a long time ago. You want his bandana? Oh, he won't let me talk to him again. Dang. Her expression looks bored and completely unimpressed with the setup. How are you so relaxed right now? How aren't you? Nobody's even thrown a punch on stage yet. If they don't get someone interesting out there soon, I doubt the season will rank very high. I'm not surprised you're a fan of the show. Just a casual viewer. Right. When you're on stage, can you try to liven things up? I don't want to pass out and miss my cue with how boring it's getting. Forget I asked. Alright, and then lastly we've got, this man. Wait until your roll is called. Alright, I thought I've talked to everybody. We talked to those two guys. We talked to Milo. We talked to the crazy professor. And we talked to cat person. When I talked to him, did it not take this into consideration? Elise continues to pester Sailor. Okay, yeah. See the interview on stage, playing live from here. Looks like Benny's out there now with Cupid. This is what I missed. So, I got a question for you. I think that's supposed to be my job. And how much are you paying to keep it? Don't they usually hire someone who's actually charming as a host for shows like this? I mean, you're already balding from how much tacky pink dye you've smeared on your scalp. Or is it being eye candy our job? Not to mention how fake the losers across stage are. If this is what makes them cheer, the booing means a compliment. It continues with Benny antagonizing both Cupid and the crowd. I forgot what Benny's voice sounds like already. Brutal Bull, please make your way to the stage. Let's get this over with. Am I ready for my interview? No. It's the one that tears up my throat. I'm pretty sure this person's tears up my throat. Honestly, both of these. Both of these characters right here are the ones that are crazy on my throat. I was gonna save, but my escape button appears not to be working. Benny was the first one you did that got me coughing. I mean, you're right. As you peek past the gate, you see the curtain separating the doorway from the main stage open, filling the corridor with blinding light, soon followed by a guard dragging Benny off the stage and a muffled, distant booing. Hey. Warmed up the crowd for ya! So I heard. Benny gets interrupted by the guard harshly nudging him from the back, stumbling forward. Keep moving. Benny very visibly rolls his eyes. Well, don't break a leg! Don't? So you can haul it out of there when they start throwing bricks, duh! I'll do my very best. Brutal Bull, please make your way to the stage. Refusal to comply will result in a punishment. I got it, I'm coming. As you get closer to the stage, you hear loud yelling. From here, you can't tell if they're booing or cheering. Bright light. Heck, that spotlight's bright. Deep chasm I can't see the bottom of. The stage is held up by massive industrial girders. Why, if it isn't our one and only Brutal Bull, welcome! Hey. No need to be shy, take a seat! You've had quite the day. How are you? Good. Wow, really? No, yeah. Sorry, I've been better. Well, regardless of how you've been handling things, we're glad you made it far enough so there's something to meet you. Yeah, me too. Wait, haven't we already met? So, Eddie, you don't mind if I call you Eddie, do you? Guess not. Now that the game's finally started, are you excited to meet the other contestants? Well, I already have. We were stuck back there while interviews were being set up. Right, backstage! Though I'm sure you weren't given much time to mingle. Guess they're trying to keep things more straightforward for the audience. Yeah, sure. I want to get to know them better. That's gripping to hear! I didn't take you for the socialite type. Which of the contestants caught your eye? I mean, we went with Sailor Rook and Maneki. So we're gonna go with them again. I don't even think I learned the names of Vega, Poppy, and Coben. So we're gonna go Sailor Rook and Maneki. Ah, the innocent coterie! Said with quotation, folks. It's until proven guilty, but forgive me if I'm a bit late to the verdict. Not trying to be a bad influence on them, are you? No, they seem nice as all. So, a good influence on you, then? I wouldn't go that far. Well, it's still early in the show, and I'm sure there's a chance for you to better get to know the others further down the line. He's blowing it! Or even switch gears depending on how alliances shift. I'm not sure about alliances. Not much for friends? Maybe that'll give you a leg up in the bloodthirsty fur games further down the road. What? No. Speaking of games, our audience is dying to know more about the preliminaries played out. How would you say the first game went with you and your partner? We passed? Well, yes, but I'm sure you all figured that out for ourselves. But how did it go? What was roulette like as your first experience with Bet and Forgive? Am I supposed to be acting as the brutish bull or whatever? Am I supposed to say I was overly confident or... Nah, we shouldn't have joined. Well, I could have told you that. Maybe you should have pinned me first. You're not making it better. Despite any reservations you may have after signing up, I get the appeal. You do? Of course! Who doesn't want to be on TV? Do you seriously think people sign up because they want to be on TV? Or is that a joke? Because that's exactly what I'm talking about. It feels stupid to be here. I thought it'd be scarier, but instead it just feels like it's some sort of humiliation ritual. Really? You probably should have told us that before we tailored your suit. Do you not get what the stakes of being here are? Of course I do. I can't imagine waking up to a gun in your face is easy to get. Thanks. You're the first person to really acknowledge that. Not to mention facing it after a power nap, much less after going through hair and makeup. Would you please cut that out? Huh? The fake laughs. Whoa there, pal. No need to get worked up. I'm just stressed, alright? We all noticed from the footage of your little outburst. How would you say that strategy worked for you to pass the preliminaries? It wasn't a strategy. What strategy? I was emotional. We both were. You claim you both were, but it seems your partner had been taking a rather lighthearted approach to the game up until you erupted at him. So when you say you were both emotional, do you mean you yourself caused the distress of his demeanor until that point was some sort of front? He had been winning. I don't know what his thoughts were. I just knew I wasn't going to win. It was life or death situation. Oh, let's not get too heated now, Eddie. I know I'm wearing red, but I promise there's nothing to get scared of. Would they stop with the laugh track? No, I'm not getting heated. No worries if you'd rather not get into specifics. We can move on. Wait, hold on. I feel like you're not listening. Well, on the topic of your partner, can we get your first impressions? He was fine. Oh, come on. The audience would love to know more about you two. He's fine. I don't know. I just met him. Is he an ally? An enemy? He's Benny? So, are you planning any alliances with the others? How about any people you think might be trouble for you in the future? Benemi? Benemi? Oh, a Benemi. I already told you. I don't know. I just met them too. Buddy, you gotta give me something to work with here. Then no. I'm not allying with anyone. I'm not their friend. Is that what you wanted to hear? Even with Benny? Well, I don't know if we're allies. Maybe more like good acquaintances. I trust him if that's what you're trying to get at. Well, isn't that interesting, folks? Huh? What's so interesting about it? Nothing. It's just that it's different from what he said about you. Wait, what did he say about me? If talking about the preliminary is such a touchy subject, we can move on to something lighter. What would you say is your biggest strength coming onto the show? My smarts. Not so. And what kind of experience with that would you say you're bringing to the table? I actually used to work in finance. Well, not exclusively in finance. I didn't do bookkeeping, but the company I worked for predominantly worked in that field. I was more of a risk management. Maybe lay off the number stuff. We can keep it simple for the camera with interviews. Oh my god! Right, yeah. Finance sounds very impressive. Unfortunately, that thing was cut short due to your arrest with such a bright career. He's blowing it. Noodle, stop it. He's blowing him. What is he blowing? I thought I was doing good with this interview. Well, I stopped working there before being arrested, actually. Never mind. At the very least, I'm sure you get the opportunity to use those skills again. Don't waste it. No, keep that in mind. Moving on, we noticed we haven't heard much about you from the others. You've been quite a mystery to those at home. Aside from some things that might already know about you. Any interesting facts to spare about yourself that you think the viewers wouldn't know? A hidden talent, a secret admirer, an unexpected hobby, anything. Though something we wouldn't have to censor would be nice. We had some issues with the last guy. Let's go with... Ooh. Let's learn about our hidden talent. A hidden talent, eh? Isn't that exciting? Anything you'd be able to demonstrate for us on stage? If you need any props, I'm sure our department's got it handled. I don't know if I'd need all that. I don't know how impressive it is, really. Oh, don't be humble. I'm sure the audience is dying to know what it is. Don't keep us in suspense. Go on. I'm a buff in statistical analysis and probability. We can just move on to our next question then. Are we almost done? Don't worry, your next and final question is an easy one. Why'd you do it? Whoa. Why? Did you not hear me? I don't want to answer that. Oh, come on. Who knew someone so brutal could be so shy, right, folks? Are you trying to set me off? Is that it? Huh? I just don't know. I don't want to answer. I don't know. Would you please just shut the heck up and stop talking for 5 seconds? Cupid makes another frantic gesture you don't recognize. Give it a round for our brutal bull, everybody! Stage lights shut off and are replaced with more bearable overheads. For a moment, you become highly aware of how close you are to the edge of the stage. Commercials will go for 3 minutes. Staff, please reset for the next contestant and escort Mr. Gates back. The audience members chat amongst themselves while some point out different behind-the-scenes aspects during the break. Psst. You know that's your cue to leave, right? What the heck was that? I thought it would be a low-hanging question. I wasn't trying to hit you with any speed bumps, right? You got a lot of nerve. You seriously think that was alright to ask? Yes! Well, it's because you're so jumpy about why you joined anyway. That sensitive as a topic? That's not what you asked. You... A half-decent host would have thought you were playing it up for cameras. Your lucky production would have thought so and didn't have security pull you off stage. Luckily they listened when I said to cut the cameras. That's... Sorry, I didn't... I'll calm down. I must have misheard you. We had to cut the commercials after you anyway, don't sweat it. I'm sure broadcasters loved it, so nothing to apologize for. Commercials will be ending in 2 minutes 30. Mr. Gates, please make your way off stage in an orderly fashion.
Mr. Gates, please make your way.
He heard the dang announcement. You're not helping, Clyde. We got a bit before the next game. Take it easy. Right. They're rage baiting, bro. They're 100% rage baiting. How? Oh, sorry. Not how. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, that was... Listen, I don't know what came over me at the end there. I just... So good! Huh? Actually, insane play! What a way to stick it up to him. Holy crap! I'm not a fan of tie wearers, but I gotta admit, you guys are smart. Should have known you'd pull something like that when you figured out the roulette gimmick. What did I do exactly? How? Kicking away any chance someone could even attempt to learn more about you, saying I don't know at every turn, making yourself so uninteresting they didn't get to farm any material out of you. Like, heck yeah, why didn't I think of that? That's not what I was... Oh, come on, no need to act all humble. I bet they're so regretting having you on the show right now. You made them waste an entire space, and who knows how many resources on you instead of a potential contestant. It could have been way more entertaining. I can't think of a better middle finger to the face than that. Way to go, Eds! Never mind. Thanks. Thank God they're finally leaving us the heck alone for a while. What are we waiting for? We should go celebrate. Or not. Do whatever you want. If you're looking to party, you'll find me in VIP. Probably. Don't know for how long. You're not gonna disappear on me again, are you? No promises. Star. With a wink, Benny skips ahead and out the backstage area. Maybe I can see what Benny's up to while I wait for other contestants to wrap things up. Maybe I can see... fine. Let's go to the bar. Fine, let's go to the shop. Fine, let's go see what Benny's up to while we wait for the other contestants to wrap things up. He's literally already been kicked out of VIP. If you talk to too many people, you'll probably miss the opportunity to talk to him. Like the people at the bar. Probably. Benny? Heads! Check out how much I've won! He shows 4 chips in hand. Doesn't seem like much. For now! It's technically a small pot, but I won 50 chips in 4 interviews. Aren't you 1 shorter than when we started? Yeah, but that's because I've lost 51. Found a way to undo the cuffs yet? Oh yeah, got distracted. I can see that. Is that where you've been the whole time? Sure is, babe. Don't blame me. Have you seen the place? They even got a whole carnival downstairs. Been pretty busy with that, yeah? Is that seriously all you've been up to? You can't be the one judging me here. Nothing wrong with killing some time while the turtles take thrice as long to look around. So what, making new friends yet? Any matching bracelets? Well, Up! Actually, hold that thought. Have you eaten yet? Not since they put me to sleep. Why do you ask? Well, you being here means you're looking to party, and that can't be done with an empty stomach. Or with an empty stomach, even. I wouldn't have brought up the carnival for nothing. If you've been looking, you already know about the food stands in that area. I only took a quick glance, and even I remember that. Isn't that all fried or on sticks? Both, actually. It'll be my treat. Let's go get some. Ah, smell all the hot grease in the air. And hey, they actually got more options than I thought. Yes, they're serving anything that can count as street food. I rarely get it, so... Eesh, what kind of miserable life have you been leading? What's next? You're gonna say you haven't tried takoyaki? Dango? Heck, the basics of the basics! Yakisoba bun? You're effing with me. In my defense. Nuh-uh! Screw your defense! You're getting one now. Which one? Now! We're going with yakisoba. We're not going takoyaki. We're not going octopus balls. Oh, but isn't dango like fruit balls or something like that? Dango is sweet. We're going dango. More of a sweet tooth, huh? Not what I was expecting from you. Oh, what can I say? I can be a very surprising guy. I also didn't know it would be sweet. I can say the same about you. Maybe you'll end up liking it. Here. Is hand feeding me really necessary? Then he keeps nudging the food towards your mouth. Too slow! Oh, get wrecked. Unbelievable. Get wrecked, Eddie. I don't want to try it anymore. Joke! It was a joke! Well, how is it? It's actually really good. Yes! See, what did I tell you? Aren't you regretting living a full life without even trying this before? Well, dang. You don't need to rub it all in like that. At least you got to try it at all. You get this often? Used to as a kid. But just because it was everywhere back where I grew up. I figured you weren't from Motos. That explains the black hair. This made you really hungry? What? Who said I had black hair? I'm all natural, baby. You don't dye your eyebrows. Hey, gas station DIY dye kits? It's fine. Just makes me want to see what you look like without it. Yeah, enough about me. Talk about the food. I can already tell this is going to give me a stomachache later. That's for future Eds to worry about. Stop hogging. I want to try some too. Hey, you got your own for a reason. You know, for glorified prison, I'm surprised how much they let us get away with. I'd be pissed if I was the one watching and saw criminals eat and drink better than me in their flashy get-ups and fancy lounges playing carnival games. Maybe that's the point. What, pissing them off? So they feel less bad when we feel less bad later. This is them letting us indulge for the last time or something like that. Man, they must really want us to get what's coming to us already. Does that mean they could hear our last meal? This could be our last meal? Guess so. But he shoves the rest of the food in his mouth before patting the crumbs off his hands. Want to repeat that? He puts a finger up while he finishes gulping the food down. Okay, continue. Continue? Talking about your buddies or whatnot. Seen a bunch walking in groups earlier. Weren't you on one of them? Right, yeah, I was. How'd that go? I talked to a sailors group. The kid? Our captain. Wow, he's really taking the whole role thing in stride. Seemed to be having fun with it. Really just wanted to look for medicine on behalf of Sandbag. Seems like they got close in roulette. Oh yeah, the guy that got fried earlier, right? Is he up yet? Been meaning to ask if I could feel up his muscles. He should be around. There were a few bumps on the road, but it ended up working out in the end somehow. That's what his bandana looks like. It's a cute little shark bandana. That's crazy, you did all that for somebody new. For what, 20 minutes tops? I assume going through a life or death situation together can create some level of bias. Still, even I wasn't that naive at his age. Cut him some slack. He's stuck with a bunch of criminals a decade older than him. It's good that he at least has someone he can rely on down here. He'll manage. I know I did. You're not a little bit concerned? Huh? That he's here. Why should I be? He obviously didn't want to waste his golden years cooped up behind bars, which I can respect. But ultimately, it just isn't my business, is it? He made his choice. He's free to do whatever he wants with his life. I guess. He's also free to worry for someone. Didn't think people still had time for that here. Just going by your logic. So would you have done the same thing? Huh? Say I was the one who got shocked. Would you have gone through heck and back patching me up like that? Realistically, I guess not. Duh. Probably have gotten shocked too. If it was you on stage that dropped and I wasn't sure if you were dead, I can't exactly tell what would happen, but I'm not typically good at acting on impulse. Whatever I'd done, I wouldn't have been very useful after. I'm a heavy sleeper, so you probably would have had to be the one to get the first aid. Hey, who said I would have gotten you first aid? Who said you were getting it for me? Eesh. Seems like life or death bias things scramble in your head more than I thought. I'm guessing that means I'm still your favorite? Don't remember saying you were before. I guess it doesn't hurt just to admit it, you know? How about you? What have you been up to? Benny makes a slot playing motion with his hands. Ah, right. Since I didn't talk to anyone else, guess that automatically makes you my fave. Thanks. Is that really all you gotta say to that? Thanks? Look, I don't know what you want from me. Hey. You owe me a drink next time, okay? Poke. Next time, huh? Interviews have concluded. Contestants may recharge in designated waiting space while on hold for stage changeover. Please be ready to be called back on stage for the main game of the day. Benny stands up and wipes the crumbs from his shirt, tossing the napkin back towards the food stall and misses completely. Seems like everyone's ready to mingle again. You planning on talking to any of them? Or are you gonna keep gambling all your chips away? I'll see where the night takes me. You just trying to have some fun before the next game starts. Might do you some good. I guess we're gonna have fun? Sure. Make a good point. I don't want to waste my time if it's the last break I'll have. Oh, that's a mood killer. I was just gonna say, because you're already so lame, it'd be better to enjoy the cheap booze and unlimited gambling while you're here. Better than pencil pushing for some crappy boss and, what was it? Statistical inspection? Analysis. Ugh. Don't say it again, I might throw up. Alright, alright. I'll spare you the gruesome details. Have a good break. You know it. Welcome to the free roll section. You can spend time with specific characters of your choice, or explore and find opportunities to gain chips around the map. You get 3 rounds total. A bell will toll each time a round ends. Once you've partaken in 3 activities, the story will automatically progress. Spend your time wisely. Okay, I cannot pause for... Oh, I gotta click this button to save, huh? Yeah, now we're playing Persona. So there's the garden guy. I don't know who that is. I think that's the guy with the 13 on his face. Speaking of which, Persona 6 announced? Was Persona 6 announced? I don't know who this is. I don't know who that is. Anybody I recognize at the shop? There's Rook. No one else is here. 10 years after Persona 5 came out? That's kind of crazy, honestly. There's Captain. There's Celestia. There's Sharkbait. There's Emo Person. It's Cecilia, you're right. Celestia's Danganronpa. There's Doflamingo. There's someone passed out there. Who are you? What was that? Where did they go? Alright. Bored. We're in the middle of a death game. That means I can't be bored? Hey, you should threaten me. Why would I want to do that? You're supposed to be brutal, aren't you? Only on camera. I still film backstage, dummy. You just don't know when and where, so it's better to commit all the time. Still doesn't mean I have to be acting like a crazy brute 24/7. But I'm wearing all red. Very funny. Come on, just one little scare to kickstart my heart. It's gotten so little action that I'm starting to think it's not needed anymore. It'll stop itself. You hit end of stream time and just instant yawn like that? Oh, you're trying so hard to push your sleep later because of how late you're going to be up Saturday? Speaking of, the Bigwig and Woodchip Challenge and Bean Boozle add alcohol arrived. What? The Wig and One Chip Challenge and Bean Boozle and alcohol. Your Amazon guy thinks you're weird? Oh. You don't even have to threaten me. I just want a good jolt to wake me up. Heck, I'd even pay you a chip. That's how desperate I am. I'll think more on it. Next time you see me, I'll be in the morgue. Really? Resorting to guilt tripping? I'm not the one leaving behind a helpless girl dying of heart boredom. Dumb name, still not a real thing. You! Hey, how's your wrist doing? Better. I owe you guys a talk for that. Speaking of knowing you, I've actually been meaning to ask you something, if that's okay? So I can owe you some more while I'm at it? That sounded stupid. Heck. We might spend time with Sandbag. If any of you guys played The World Ends With You. Sandbag kind of reminds me of Beat. He's got that charming doofus aspect to him that I enjoy. Let's go see who was passed out in the bar here. You never owned a DS? Highly recommend The World Ends With You. Playing a one-man game of pool? Oh, that's Benny. Tried getting 4S joke, but couldn't even get a cue ball. Wouldn't mind getting that drink now, would you? Bartender cut me off. I'll verse you to make up for it. Not allowed to play around a pool with you for free? Trying to help you score with a banging redhead. I couldn't help better be a wingman if I tried. What? Least you can do is buy the guy a drink. Don't tell me you were already out of chips. At this rate, I'll die at first. And worse, you'll be going home totally babeless. Sorry, maybe some other time. So let me know when you stop being lame, want to have actual fun. Don't be waiting. Oh, there's our cat friend. Oh, she's running away. She was the one that we saw in the other one. Nope. We're fine. Who is this? Who are you? Don't you have your own dressing room? What are you doing with us on set? Oh, it's him. I don't have a pool table in there. I don't have a pool table in there. Aren't you worried the contestants are being pissed with you? Your job is to humiliate them on national TV. Am I supposed to be? You guys haven't been doing anything you're supposed to do this early in the game, right? Crap, that was fast. Want a word of advice? Can't, I'm short on chips. Ah, it'd be free of charge. I'm not fake. No, maybe some other time. Where can I usually find you? You're looking at it. Is he hiding behind? He is hiding behind the chair down there. There's part of me that really wants to hang out with Sandbag, but also another part of me that really wants to hang out with Maneki. Who started working the bar? The bar is it's an assistant. There's just an assistant there. I think Maneki might be in the VIP room or something, because he's nowhere to be seen. Oh wait, out here. Nope. Oh, like legit. Oh wait, never mind. There you are. Pop out from the hiding spot and shake their head around before flashing their fan. You win! Oh! What's this for? Hide and seek. That's what we were doing? No! One of the bells! Alright, fine. That's fine. Alright, I'm going to spend one of my bell tolls with shark bait here, and then the last one we're gonna go work the bar. Phew! Yep. Yep, we're gonna spend some time with Sandbag. You're fine, go for it. How do you do it? Do what? Your role, how do you keep up with it? It's the interviews, the way that Pink talked about me on my nerves real bad. He slapped some sort of flat label on me just because it's easier for people to get. I know I need to hold back, but that's just ain't who I am. I don't know, you seem to be in the similar ring as me. You can't really be okay with how they describe you, right? How the heck do you do it? Do I really look like a punching bag? You are dressed like a sandbag. I asked for boxing gear. I guess that was on me. Time to make a swearing soundboard before next stream? Nah. Look, next stream is gonna be community night. I'm not gonna be playing this then. How'd you get them to make you look so boring? I told them not to do anything weird. I didn't want them to put me in anything gimmicky. I think the only styling they did was to cover my black eye, but even then that didn't change much. How'd you get one of those? Did you and Runaway fight that much in roulette? Got in a fight the night before I got transferred from my prison block. My bunkmate found out I got accepted on the show, and I guess figured I hadn't deserved it. Ah, what it's worth. Maybe give you some sympathy points? I doubt it. You should see the other guy. See, that's what I mean. I know you're not a bad guy, but not a bull, that's for sure. Your role at least allows you to do something. What, is Crybaby Underdog demeaning in some way? What kind of role even is that? It's like I'm not even allowed to do anything. If I try and act out, then people assume I'm acting out of character. If I act in line with my character, then people are allowed to walk all over me. Maybe try asking Cecilia? Very funny. I don't know, I'm not really good at figuring out stage presence stuff either. Maybe make the role your own. You not been paying attention to anything I've been saying? It's the entire thing I want to avoid. I don't want to be the thing that people think I am. The kind of thing people want me to be isn't the whole picture at all. That still makes it part of the picture, doesn't it? Not you two. Sorry, no. What I mean was, underdog always gets back up. That's the point. It sounds weak and kind of annoying and whiny. Watch it. But at the end of the day, the underdog is who everyone ends up rooting for, right? I guess what I'm saying is that while you're not the exact image people imagine when they hear Crybaby, the role they give doesn't have to be the entire picture. It can just be a part of it. If your reputation isn't the whole picture, then show them what the rest of it looks like. If I'd known your role was just meant for you, you were brutally honest, I probably would have asked for advice from you sooner. That might be pushing it. Seriously, thanks. It means a lot. For sure. Hope you feel better. And hopefully don't get electrocuted again. That can't be good for your heart. Not making any promises. Alright, that's Bell Toll 2. Ah, heck, there's Maneki. No, we're gonna work the bar. Huh? If you'd like, you can spend your break preparing drinks for the other contestants. You'll receive chips based on how well you complete the orders in a timely manner. So that's what the help wanted sign was for. We'll think more on it. We're gonna save before we do this, just because it's our last thing, and we are gonna do this. Come on. Click on the different icons on the right of the screen to choose your glass drink and mixer, and accessories, and extra details. Once you're done with your drink, click on the check mark at the bottom right hand of the customer. The more accurately you interpret the customer's order, the more chips you earn. This is a minigame in Genshin? Oh. Make sure you complete your drink on time or it's a guaranteed fail. Oh. Does it really look that bad? Not at all. I just hadn't expected you to clean up so nicely as all. Think it looks alright? Very. The way your hair is styled, the tailoring of the vest, the fabric of the dress shirt. Drink isn't free. Oh well, at least I tried. Please have a drowned ladybird. I'm not sure I know what that drink is. My apologies. How could I forget? You don't have any bartending training, do you? I still remember how it's made if you would like a description. Would that help? Very. If memory serves, it's best served with an elegant and full glass, something with shape and interest. Oh no. The main drink is a subtle sweet blue, but the syrup is very dark and a tad thick, so it runs along the glass as well as settling on the bottom. It also has a pattern of a certain bluebird, and then personally prefer it with something floral note to ease the bitterness of the syrup as well as add a touch of refinement. So we want, yeah. How do I change? Okay, here we want an elegant glass. Blue and red on the sides here. Running up the glass. She wanted a floral something? She wants something floral. Something floral. There's nothing floral here. 18th, floral. What else? Elegant full glass shape with interest. Sweet blue syrup. Yep. Bluebird. I missed the bluebird. Heck. I messed it up because I was stuck in her text box. Does a crime want to come visit you in a bartender uniform? Wow, how gentlemanly. Also, since Jackpot wanted to celebrate, of course he did. Yeah, I can't leave to reload. You know what? We're going to, we're gonna reload this. That isn't how it's made, it's what it looks like. Continue from here. Guys, it's almost time to, no keyboards. That's not the letter I chose. Hi, Cecilia. Okay, that was a lot. Look, it took me a while to even click this. Oh, is that one? No, it's this one. Then it's blue, and it's red, and blue bird. There's no birds here. A flower. Something of a bluebird. What? Best served in elegant full glass. Main drink is sweet subtle blue. Syrup is very dark and a tad thick. Also has a pattern of a certain bluebird. What bluebird? There's no bluebird here. Floral note to ease the bitterness. How is it? Remarkably average. Is that a good thing? It's good for your first time ever bartender. But keep in mind, chemicals work in relation to another. Thankfully, I don't taste anything that make drink toxic. It's tasteful, but also it's always something to keep in mind. Even if most of it's fine, if one thing in the drink is wrong, it won't taste correct. I think I got paid. And then Benny wants he wants a drink that tastes like driving into the burning glow of a sunset. When you can start to see stars, but emphasis on the burn, the glow is a bit more down low. It's supposed to be sparkling, zesty, and nothing crazy sour. I'm not looking for lemonade, just wanted to feel sparks. Wanted to make it last a long while. What does that mean? It's like sunset, where it's like that? And then stars with lemonade. Drink tastes like driving into the burning glow of a sunset where you can start to see the stars, but emphasis on the burn, the glow is a bit more down low. It's supposed to be sparkling, zesty, but nothing crazy sour. Not looking for lemonade, just feel surprised, and then want to make it last a long while. Here you go. Kind of terrible at this. Benny, I tried. Don't like it? Maybe you take a nice sip and make it yourself? I'm hurting. I just didn't think you so low of me. If you need me, I'll be spending my money where stuff has standing. Ugh. Are you even old enough to be drinking? Double shot a gun at me earlier. Fair. What are you be happening? Bottles over there look cool, kind of like a weird lagoon, maybe a lagoon themed. Put a little creature in it and everything deep down below, so she wants a fish. And give it some personality. I want it to match my uniform. So white fish, and the widest glass you have. I'm paying good money here. So he wants the widest glass we have. What else? A weird lagoon? Alright. Lagoon. Fish at the bottom. Anything else? Match your uniform with a... Yeah, that'll work. Okay, here you go. Oh, it's almost what I asked for. It's not the best, so I forgive you. I have no clue what you're supposed to taste like anyways. He flips the chips over to you, but completely misses instead of flying in the wrong direction. Don't spend it all in one place! Please return your uniform in exchange for the chips earned. I earned 6 chips. Let's go. That's not my last bit of my shift. Oh. Okay. So we are going to save it here and call stream. Because if I don't, it's going to start the next little issue there. Good attempt. Thank you. This is a neat game. It's a lot of talking, but we're learning the lore. That's fun. It is a free game. I can't imagine it is too long. Simply because I don't think free games are going to be that long. A fun game from what I can watch? Yeah, it's a neat one. You're invested. I'm invested as well. We will be picking this back up next time we stream anything other than community night. Steam Next Fest might be next week. If that's the case, we'll pick this back up the following week. But very interesting, very neat game, free game. So feel free to pick it up. Thank you, Mako, for the recommendation here. Good stream, bud. Sorry, I've been kind of quiet this stream. Hockey games, you've been looking. Understood. Neat game. Reminded you of Undertale Deltarune. It is very, it's very interesting, and it honestly, even just from what we played, there's already been a branching path with the 3 different ones that you can choose at the beginning. So realistically, me playing this game doesn't really bar you from playing it yourself and sort of going on your own adventure. Canes won 3-2, only need one more win. The cup is ours. Oh, snap. Cupid specifically reminds you of Has-Been. Oh, I can see that. But yeah, that is Jackpot Crash Course. Yeah, neat game, very fun game. But this is where I'm going to call stream. I don't know what we're going to be doing tomorrow for community night, but we'll decide who's there and what we're going to be playing tomorrow. Jackbox Party Course 9? Wow. Alright, you guys. Love y'all. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, night, evening, and round out to the rest of your week. Thanks. A lot of voice acting. Does a number on the throat. But yes, you guys have a good night. Love y'all, and as always, hasta la pasta. Ugh. I will redeem that next stream. Later, y'all. Hasta la pasta.